Hey, what's up? Today we're going to check out some guitar stuff. This is the song by Daybreak called Acid Green, and this is the part we're checking out. Sweet. I'll just bypass some stuff. We'll go through it all. I mixed this song a couple of years ago. Decided to dig it up, see what I could do with it now. But I'm using STL Tone Hub for the tones. I'm doing a dual mono blend, so just blending 2 amps together within the plugin. So I just add the gain plugin to make the mono track stereo, and then I can insert this dual mono version. And I just turn the right side down, just using the output, turn it down. Tweak the left, turn left down, tweak the right, and then bring both their outputs up and mix them together, do any tweaks I need to do. I haven't found any of the amp packs to be giving me phase problems. They all seem pretty phase accurate, so you can just go wild. Then I've got this direction mixer to make the stereo signal back to mono. And then I'm doing some EQ. Check that. Solve it. So just rounding off the tops, bottoms, getting rid of some mud. Quite subtle, but it helps. Then I'm adding virtual mix rack with a bit more mids and some compression, just to make the guitars have like a toothy front end stick out in the mix. It's going pretty hard, but the attack's quite slow, so you don't get much of the compression sound, you just get a percussive attack. And then the real meat of the video, using distortion on guitars to sort of make it bigger, make it sound different. Makes it a bit crunchier, it makes it brighter, but it also smears the mid focus of the cab a bit. Some cabs are like high mid focus and super annoying, and you hate trying to EQ it to death and it just doesn't work. But doing this does it pretty naturally. It doesn't sound too bad. I mean, you still get distortion. It depends on whether you like that or not. But this won't work for every band. This only works for some bands. And I think it's a cool trick. Mix at 50, 100% is way too much. Then I'm using some R-brace to bring in some low end. Hear it without. With. Sort of makes the low end kind of woolly. It definitely adds like a lot of sub-ish content. I mean, it's at 80, but it does a bit below and above it. And then one last EQ to fit it in the mix and get rid of some of the woolliness we just created, but it still adds something that wasn't there before. And then playing it with that in the mix. I'll turn those two off. Especially on the dissonant chords, the mids just get super annoying without it. They sort of poke out a lot, but with this on, they flatten out. Then with this EQ off, which is carving low end out. So there's too much low end going on and it sounds a bit messy. And that's it. It's a cool way to change your guitar tone. At the end of it, it's quite drastic. It's not so much as you're working through it, but I think it helps sit in a mix. Can't do it for every band, only heavy bands and not tech shit. So yeah, thanks guys.